Hello all. In today's session we cover current trends in AI. So we all know that AI is growing very rapidly. Almost every field now they are shifting towards the AI. So this environment, this AI environment is also changing very rapidly. So trends, new trends are being introduced every day. Currently, if we take the main things that are happening in AI, first trend is a generative AI. Now, till now, whatever AI that we discussed, that is why like a traditional AI. Traditional AI basically takes the data, learns from data, and identify the patterns in the data. Based on patterns, it tried to take the decisions. That was traditional way of working AI. But in generative AI, it's rather than identifying patterns in the data, it tries to generate the patterns itself, where AI model is not going to, not only it learns from the data, but it also regenerate the given task, right? Suppose you, so Gen AI, generative AI, Gen AI, GAI shortcut we call it as GAI. They use generative models that produce text, image, videos and other forms of data. That means if you give some text features, based on the text features, it may generate a image and give it us. Similarly, randomly it may generate a videos also. If you see some recent trends in Netflix, they are making videos AI with the help of AI. Means without involvement of human beings, AI models, they are generating the videos. So all those are examples of generative AI. We see many automatic songs generations also with the AI models. So basically these generative AI models learn the underlying pattern and structures of the training data and produce the new data. So basically we regenerate the data. It may be an image, it may be a video, it may be some other form of text. Now if we take types of generative models, basically we categorize into three generative models: generative adversarial networks, variational encoders, auto-regressive models. See, these generative AI, these AI models, they are developed these with the help of neural networks. Means neural networks, what is a neural network? First, before learning these models, let us see what is a neural network. So a artificial neural networks, they comprise of a neurons. Like these here we see different colors of circles, so you just imagine them, they are like a neurons. Like they mimic our human brain. If you take our human brain, brain is made up with these neurons. Billions of neurons in our brain, they store the data and process the information. So by taking the inspiration of our human brain, here in AI people, they developed this ANN, artificial neural networks, a information processing model that replicates our human brain. So where each circle here represents one neuron that can store the data and process the data. We have three layers. Generally we have one input layer, hidden layer and one output layer. So these layers, each neuron learns about the data. Suppose I take the image, each pixel of image is stored in one neuron that process the neuron, features that is sent to the second neuron, like connected, these connection links process that information and they produce the output. Means like our brain also, every piece of information stored in our brain in neurons, the neurons regularly communicate with each other and help us to live properly and day-to-day lives. Similarly, here these neural network models, they process the information and they are arranged in different ways. Each arrangement, we have two neurons, two inputs and one output. You have one perceptron, feed forward network, radial base network, deep forward network, recurrent neural networks, long term, short term memory. These are all different types of neural networks. Basically, there are three layers: input layer, hidden layer and output layer. Hidden layer processes the essential information, input layer takes the data, and output layer gives the data. Right now, the same, these with the help of these neural networks, GANs, VAEs and autoregressive models are prepared. Here GAN consists of two neural networks, the generator and discriminator neural networks. How GAN works, let us see one small example. Suppose I want to draw a Taj Mahal. There is a real Taj Mahal photo is there. Now I ask one AI model to draw a Taj Mahal for me. I give the features of Taj Mahal, like you have four sides, four things, and one photo is there. Now my generator, it's a computer, this AI program that is developed with the help of neural network. Generator itself is a neural network that learns the features of this Taj Mahal and whatever features has, based on that itself it draws one Taj Mahal picture. That Taj Mahal picture is sent to another program called discriminator. This is also neural network. It has a real Taj Mahal picture. It discriminates, right, whether it's your generated photo is really matches with the real photo. Like that, matching is there. If it is not matches, again it tells that generator it's not real, try to generate another. So that these two, with the help of these two, the generator and discriminator, this GAN will become so powerful that later on this generated picture looks more real than original picture. So like this, this is one example of a GAN application. Nowadays we see many kind of these programs in our Instagrams where automated filters and automated images are generated with the help of AI. Means internally they are applying these GAN models. Another one, variational autoencoders. So here these kind of models, these AI models, what they do, they basically, here also we have three components: encoder, latent coder and decoder. Here this model generates, suppose this is a cat image is there, original cat. By giving the cat, program is generating a new cat image rather than direct file. Here encoder first captures the important features of this cat and prepares one latent code. What are the important features that required to redraw this cat that looks like exactly like original cat? That latent space is taken. By looking at these features, latent code, decoder program again reproduce the same cat picture type. So this is another kind of a AI model. They focus mainly on the which features give us more reality to the generation. This is also applied in many applications in our, we see examples of this kind in our day-to-day social media applications. Third kind of AI models in generative is they come auto-regressive models. Generative pre-trained transform, generate content one piece at a time by predicting the next one. Generally these auto-regressive models, they are used for time series related applications. See, we have, suppose applications of this auto-regressive model are many in our real world. Suppose in next summer is coming, now how much power demand forecasting, it is the same time series analysis. In this particular 2 months, next how much power demand will be there, how many calls I may get, inventory forecasting is, suppose a large industries, inventory forecasting, how much inventory they may require, how much it is there in the stack, everything, supply chain forecasting, maintenance forecasting, epidemic, pandemic forecasting, product sale for these things they regularly forecast. Means they have to time related things. These are all time related things. how much we require in a particular period of time. These models regularly learn from this data provided by these applications, and based from learning those applications, they try to analyze, and once it is trained on the data, it can easily predict the future output of the data for a given input. So this is another important application of GenA. So this generative AI, that is why is taking it is become very popular field now in AI. Next trend in the AI is advanced virtual agents. So sophisticated evaluation in the field of artificial reality of virtual assistants. Now virtual assistants are the AI models that are generally employed in customer care service. You might have seen some websites, they use the chatbots. Suppose some real estate websites, if you go there is some university official websites, you see some chatbots in the corner of the desktop. There is a conversation between the customer and the user regularly. And now those chatbots, they generate the data for a given query, they give the answers. So now those chatbots are replaced by intelligent virtual agents. So they use a natural language processing to simulate human conversation. Sometimes we get the customer care calls, we don't even distinguish whether other person that are talking other side is really a human or robot. 99% we can't predict that it is a machine. So their IVAs are becoming so real that they are mimicking like a human conversations. In any language they are able to conversate with the customer. So this is also one trending technology. Third trend that currently happening in AI field is explainable AI. Now generative AI, virtual assistants and our traditional AI, what they do, they learn from the data and they give the output for a user requirement. But the output given by AI algorithm, whether we can trust that output or not, we can't give a guarantee. Suppose one AI algorithm diagnoses a medical report. Suppose a doctor sees a medical report diagnosed by one AI algorithm, and it says that 70% chance that you have a cancer. Now doctor can't directly tell patient that you definitely can't give a guarantee that he has a cancer, because that AI algorithm has given only 70% chance. There's 30% this AI has to no guarantee that it can't give guarantee. So that means we can't trust the output of AI algorithms. So that is why now the new trend called explainable AI came, also a shortcut called XAI. Now they use this black box tendency machine learning. Means XAI overcome this problem of tendency where AI designers also can't explain why that algorithm arrived at a particular specific decision. So how they do till now, means explainable AI tries to give more evidences to its output. Our regular previous AI, once output is given, that it doesn't care about whether others people trust its output or not. But this explainable AI gives why it has given that output to the user, so that user gets some reliability on the algorithm. So we have two techniques in this explainable AI, LIME and SHARP. These techniques are Lime, we have Lime with different ways of image data, text data and tabular data, and SHARP. These two techniques help the AI model to give a results that user can trust on the model. And the next trend is quantum AI. This is recently gaining popularity. Still, it has to go a long way. Quantum AI means normal our computers, they work with only 2 bits, 0 or 1. At any time they are either only one state, but at quantum computing they work at atomic level, where you have 2 states simultaneously, superposition entrainment, that it increases qubits. It works with the concept called qubits. Normal computers work with the bits concept, 0 and 1. This qubit make the quantum computer highly efficient in advanced AI algorithms. So algorithms that require a huge amounts of computational requirements, they are going for this quantum computing and quantum AI combined with quantum. So next one, NLP. Already I discussed about this NLP. Growing popularity, is a growing trend now. It's a combination of artificial intelligence, computer science and human language. You go through on previous session about this natural language. It's also trending now. And last one, AI is converged with the IoT. Nowadays, Internet of Things is becoming a choice for many applications. Like now governments and private institutions, they are going for this smart cities, smart homes, smart healthcare, transportations, smart manufacturing, cars, agriculture. Everywhere IoT is being deployed, where small devices, they process the information with a limited bandwidth with the help of sensors and IoT devices. Everyone is trying to become a smart. This smartness is achieved through AI, because low bandwidth and low bandwidth and high processing power of IoT is combined with intelligent AI devices and AI models to achieve this IoT growth. So these are different trends that are currently being happening in AI field. Thank you.